What is going on, Brady McLean, Speech World Champion, coming at you. We're back with the boy Law with some secret tech. And by that, I mean this guy, Basil Hawkins. Running one, mostly because of the Blackbeard matchup. The Blackbeard matchup now is like really brutal with that new starter deck stuff, especially that Kuzan that they get. So just have him as a one for him, and Hody are kind of like our tech cards for that. But honestly, I'm hoping Buggy gets very popular. So if Buggy gets popular, helps us out a lot, because a matchup against Buggy is pretty even. If we see our right stuff, we can take it to him, and I'd much rather play against Buggy than play against the Blackbeard. So I'm hoping, again, Buggy gets popular. But with that, some Buggy tips. Honestly, taking second, even though Buggy prefers going first now with being able to get their stuff. If you go second, we get the old combo. If you have a Kid and Killer, ideally, but if you're able to just get to two, you're looking for both Bonnies here. So, because turn two, if you're able to then drop this Bonnie and go into our 5-drop Bonnie, you're able to freeze a Don on Buggy, and then their turn three, they can't use leader ability to get out 2 characters. So, and that just massively turns the game in our favor, just because buys an extra turn, basically gives us a turn ahead with bodies on the board, and then you can just kind of take over the pace from there and make things work. Then outside of that, for our end game, we just get stuff set up with either Kid or Laws, get the things about building up, and then once you get them down into Hody range, if you have Hody Jones, rest their blockers to be able to go for game. Outside of that, though, if you don't get that combo set up, we still have plenty of other options. Zeus, pretty good as well to bop their low guys, especially early game if they're dropping anything, so that's nice. But outside of that, just kind of playing against their hand more than anything. You want to play board. Anytime they swing with something, you want to, unless it's like something super low, anytime they're swinging though, you want to attack it just to get cards out of their hand, and until you can kind of get things within reach, or at least get information of what they have in hand to allow you to go for the game. Because again, a lot of the times, if they get the 10C Buggy, you're just leaving that on the board. Don't try to get rid of it, attack it, or anything. Just go for their other stuff to get them down, and then ideally, hopefully, you have the blockers to be able to kind of refill and bounce there, or have the 2Ks in hand to make things work. But we'll jump in some games and try to show you guys some combos. All right, we got some Buggy action, and I'm going to keep this because, again, we have search, but we also have the combo that I've been eager to try out to see how this works in this matchup. We also have Hawkins here, which we could test out Hawkins as well. Kind of vibing with that out of our other stuff here, because I have 2 more searches. So you know what, we'll grab our man and we'll see what we can do. Because he's kind of fun. Fine with taking this one. All right, we get Hody, which is good for later on. All right, they hit the peel off, which I am fine with. And now we can try our stuff here. Use our card action, do that. We're going to put Bonnie here, put our 1 on here. Bounce this back, play Bonnie, freeze a Don, so they can't use leader ability on their next turn here. So this is what I've been, wanting to test out, see how it kind of goes. They hit their peel off anyway, so we'll see. They have 4, so they might try to smack us with like pudding or something, but we can block that there at least. Or just the Alvita, okay. So kind of chill with that. That puts us here at the 6. So what do I want to do? Let me drop this down, see what we can search. Okay, we can grab Cavendish. And then we can drop Cavendish down. Drop down Capone. Ooh, we get our Capone here. I'm going to make this play instead then. So we'll do return this, play this, use card action, return this, and then play this. And now we got one heck of a setup on the board. And we can take advantage of them not getting 2 characters out for a turn there. And now we can start going crazy with it. This next turn, I'm going to sack Bonnie. All right, they hit us with the pudding, but we luck into some more searches and stuff anyway. So that works for us there. But yeah, I'll sack Bonnie here. They go there, because again, they still don't have the stuff to be able to do anything. So I can sack Bonnie so I can get Law set up. And they're just leaving their stuff there. So this works for us here. Put this, put one on here, and then we'll attack him here. 6 on 5. Get a 2k out, and then I'll do a 7. Alright, we'll rip a 7 here. Alright, then we'll rip another 7 here. Okay, so they take that. Where they're going to be at with cards here, because I'm kind of... I don't have a 2k or anything. So we'll just play cautious here. Because, again, they're nowhere near being able to do their stuff. Because they'd have to, yeah, get the 2 out, still drop something else, and then we have Capone on the board to protect our stuff from their 10C Buggy. So we'll see what they do. Because they only have technically 3 characters here. They'd have to do a 4 with something else, but that would mean... but with this here, they can't attack with... They can't put down on pudding anyways. So we're chilling on that front. Not have to worry about any of that there. Oh, they're attacking us here. I'll just go no. And we can block with, yeah, the Bonnie here. And alright, they're dropping down this. Okay. So they do that. Well, we get our Hawkins back. That's kind of fun. But what do I want to do here? Because I can kind of do whatever. Let's just swing here. See what they do. So, alright, they take that. I'll put 2 on here. So we get a couple cards out of their hand. There. Alright, so then I'm going to do this. Bounce this back. Leave that there. It puts me at 7. So then I can put, yeah, 1 on Cav here, attack, get both of these back. Alrighty. And, yeah, okay, they didn't have anything in hand. So, they, yeah, miscounted there. But we were good. Either way, they didn't have the 10 drop Buggy, because pretty much what I was going to do, I was going to drop this guy and then just put something else to our life. Attack him 7 again. We would have gotten rid of this here. And then next turn, even if they drop Buggy, again, we have Capone. So it goes to our life anyways, and we had plenty of stuff. And you're just playing against their hand for the most part, if things go. But I'm glad what I wanted to test out worked with the 3C Bonnie into Bonnie to freeze their down there. And yeah, there we go. So there you go. There's some Buggy tech, some Buggy action to be able to do stuff. Obviously, pudding's annoying, getting hit with that, but we were able to get our 7-drop law, which we didn't have at the time, so kind of worked out for us. All right, we got some more Buggy action. You know what? Keep on going to the well here. It's working out for us. Yeah, let's just keep this. We got searches. Obviously, it doesn't look like we're hitting our fancy combo with the Bonnie chain, but we have a search, we have Capone, we have things here that we can, yeah, draw into, which is nice. So drop this down. I already have 1. Grab this here, and then we can, yeah, drop this down. Need a 5 cost, so see if we can get something here. But yeah, we need a 5 cost. I can still play. We drop Capone because we were doing some mathematics here. At 2, get us there, get us to the 5. So hope we get something here. Ooh, okay, we got Hawkins. So I'm fine with that. We can then, yeah, we'll drop this down here. Drop down Capone, take a life. We'll put our new Hawkins here. We'll try this out. Next turn I'll be at 6. We have this on the board. So I'll bounce this back so we can play out our new special Hawkins tech. See how it goes. Attack them 6 on 5. And alright, they decided to block out of that one. Okay. But yeah, we got Capone on the board to protect from some stuff. I'll go, yeah, no here. We can block with our other Bonnie because I have Luffy I can start cycling. And then this is on the board still. So we can get some utility out of this next turn as well. We're dropping the old Shoe Buggy into Mihawk already. So fine with that. And then we'll rest this here. Guess we'll grab this because they're at 5. Don't have to worry about it too much, but yeah, have a play with this and this next turn would be kind of cool. I also want to drop this here. You know what? Let's be aggressive. So do that. We'll do this here. Why not? So we can do, I'll return this, play this. We'll freeze a Don on him there. And then I'll attack him here. See if we can bait into this. All right. And then now we can do Hawkins. Attack him here. And then if they block out, this gets restanded. And then we get to do it again. So we got them down to 2 cards in hand. Massive for us. All right. Because, yeah, they're playing very aggressive with not taking life. So we can play around with our stuff there. Bonnie did as well. We got Luffy back in hand, so don't need to worry about stuff there. This can attack, and obviously then we have Hawkins. So I can use him to just kind of clean the board up. We'll be at 8, so I can drop down Law next turn, and then, yeah, we're just kind of filling stuff up here the best we can. So we'll see what they do, and kind of same deal with all the stuff. Obviously, get able to catch him out with Hawkins there to try some stuff. That's why he's in the deck here. So we got him down to 1 card. I assume they're going to take a bunch of hits this next turn because they kind of got to get something here. We'll just block this one. Why not? All right, cool. We can then drop down, yeah, Law here. Put our other Law there. To refill 1 here. We can put, yeah, this one on here. Attack him 6. Alright, they get the search. They do get their Buggy. Okay. Attack him 6 again here. And then I'll attack him 7. So get him down there. Okay. Well, we'll see. They hit the peel off. Alright, they're going to play Buggy. We have Capone on the board, so it's going to go to our life. So if they target our man here, so we can do this, use card action, send that to our life instead. So that leaves them with Croc at 7, and then Leader here. You know what? Sure. I'll just get him back. I'm fine with that. They go 8 on 6 there. We'll just block this. Because now I can put the one on here and then attack this a couple times here. So, yeah, we can do that. We'll drop this back down. Refill again here with this. Put 1 here. And then I put this here. We'll attack 7. They do that, get to restand him. Attack 7 again. But, yeah, again, I'm fine with just getting everything out of their hand. So, they block that there already. And then we'll attack him again here. So, alright, they're bricked in hand. Good for us to know. And clear their board as well, so they can't drop like another Buggy if they have them. So, we're dropping the Mihawk. Alright. And then dropping a blocker here. They're attacking me. You know what? Sure. Grab our 2K back. Well, if they, yeah, we'll see what they do here. Alright, we'll block that. And then, I mean, it's kind of the same deal. So they're attacking me instead. Doesn't super matter. I think we can just go for, I could just go for the game here because they have 2 in hand. I think we shall do that. So, drop this down, rest both of these here. Let me put this one on here, and then just attack this for fun. Because he gets to get restand anyways. So, we're able to do that. Alright, we'll attack them here. So, I'll see what they grab. We grab a 2K there. Okay, well, we can put 1 here then. I can tag them here. They get rid of 2, so mathematically now there's nothing they can do because we still got Law on the board. So able to do this, attack them here, and there we go. All right, cool. Able to mess around with our stuff there and pull it off with Hawkins as well. Nice.